Yet another time, he let the basketball people do what they do, and he lost another battle. Like we said earlier in the show, if he's a meddler, he's probably the worst of all time because he never wins these battles, ever. Are we done with this?
Well, I think this is a good moment. Like I do. I think it's a good moment. Now you need to make sure that your general manager is locked up and has the same contract as the head coach. I mean, that's the next thing that has to be addressed here in the coming weeks and days. Um, so I think that that's a concern still. But at the same time, like, look, it's always been about this. It's not that he can't be there. It's not that he can't be an owner, that he can't be standing on the sidelines cheering and everything else. It's just very specific. He needs to let, like, decision making at the end of the day, we shouldn't have to know every single time who he wants. And I know some of that is by design. It's by agents who like put it out there. They know that there's an internal struggle. They have a discussion with somebody who tells them that it's an internal struggle, and so they play to that. They play it up so it becomes a big issue that that maybe is bigger than it really is. But at the end of the day, like if this is who Monty wanted, this is it's the right move. Like if this is who he thinks he can work with and everything else, and so yeah, I hope that we're learning from these things because you can avoid that by not letting your opinion on all of these things be known. So even if you have an
He's the
opinion that
owner of the team. He's allowed to let it. I don't think Vivek is calling Mark Stein saying, "Hey, I really like this Mark Jackson guy." Like Vivek is allowed to share his like it's his freaking team.
I don't even think he's telling the snitch. Whoever snitched I don't even think he's telling him.
well, no, but if the situation is that you want to avoid this being part of the discussion every time, then you got to handle your business slightly differently. You know what I mean? Because that information gets out too easy. You need to tighten it up a little bit because it should not always be this.